everyone, Yōkai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 4th episode of Lycoris Recoil, and last episode was a masterpiece. I mean, what else really needs to be said? Like, generally I do kind of give a bit of a recap of a previous episode before I get into the new one, but I have a feeling if I do that here, I'll spend a lot of time on it, so we'll just call it a masterpiece and leave it at that. It's just 10 out of 10 episode. I absolutely loved everything we got in it, and hopefully we can get some good stuff in this episode too. So, yeah, let's jump on in. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, gunfire. Okay, she shoots me. That's how we start the episode. Fair enough. Accuracy, not the best I've ever seen, but, is she trying to use rubber bullets and, yeah, the way this trajectory would throw it off? Yeah, that makes sense. At least I assume that's what we're doing here. Which case, Chief's out to influence really taking hold here, if that's what we're doing. That does sound pretty uncommon of a thing, doesn't it? It sounds a bit odd. Imagine, yeah, trying to enjoy your stuff at a cafe and you just hear the gunfire. Yeah, but you know, some people don't like to kill people, so I've heard. But yeah, we're definitely seeing that influence on her. Also, just seeing them grow closer is definitely a treat to watch for sure. There's only been like 3 or 4 episodes, and we already see such a difference in Takena's just attitude. I love the pose that Chisato does now in lineup of pictures. This opening is just so good. This might be one of those openings I watch even after the show's over. And bam. You kick me, I'll kick you 3 times harder. That's how she rolls. Not afraid to pound that ass in public. Okay, who's, okay, gamer frustration. Gotcha. That's what that sound was. Did she just hit because the person's name? What? What kind of excuse is that? Also, I guess it's a VR game. Sure, why not? I mean, even got like a gun. Of course, the game's a gun game. Dodge those virtual bullets. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure you have your, open play space. I bet she's got an incredible view that we're probably not going to see. That's slow motion, though. Winner, what the fuck? What? What is happening right now? It's almost like the person handed the VR headset over to someone else. Okay, that's why the name pisses her off. I guess that makes sense. It was so ridiculous. I loved it. Yeah, also that whole bit was great. I've got a great shot of those Ponsu. Okay, we're actually going to talk about it. I mean, that's a good subject to talk about. I really want to see it now. Like, they're actually really giving me that curiosity. I mean, I wanted to see it before, but like more so now. Is she gonna? Okay, that's not really Pantsu. That's still kind of sexy in its own way, but it's not really what I was expecting. You need to take those off. We'll go shopping. She's out there, get this girl something black and sexy. Not really a subject I was expecting for the next episode, but I'll take it. I love just everything about Chisato. I really don't know how one girl can be this level of perfect. It almost feels like cheating. She, like, the way she does that kind of, like, borderline, you know, delinquent-ish kind of voice, I don't know how to describe it, but I love when she does it. I mean, of course she did. Please don't shoot anyone, that's all we ask. And, and yeah, Chisato looks great, she looks good. Need to get you some more skirts, too. I'm sure she will. And I'm glad we have a date this episode. I definitely approve. Is she on her computer in the bath? Also shopping for guns, you know, why not? Yeah, isn't it obvious what she's doing? Oh god. Kicked out. Okay, gotcha. I have less faith in the DA than you do. They may not be back by morning, depends on how well things go. Okay, here we are. You can look a little bit more excited talking now. Okay, it's a nice hat. I would definitely approve of this. I mean, what main objective? Okay, well yeah, I guess that is the main objective. It's always the main objective. I almost want Chisato to choose a good one for her. Because I trust Chisato's taste. Love that Nori Tsukomi. Yeah, definitely not Misepan. We have so much to teach this girl. Okay, together. Okay, this is good. You know what? That's actually a great idea. I mean, we gotta show her a good example to follow. I mean, the logic is perfect. She's really doing it. Hopefully we get to see it, but her head's kind of in the way. It was very important, Chisato. Please understand. Yeah, just enjoy the date, please. Don't take it too seriously. A what? Wow. I mean, it sounds amazing. Probably. Oh, wow, that does look fancy. And yeah, a lot of calories. I agree with that, too. Ow. Headbutt. I just gotta work them off later. It'll be fine. Yeah, let's feed her, please. Are they speaking a foreign language? Like something like French, kinda. Yeah, it's definitely French. French, okay, yeah, French confirmed. I don't know a word of French really. Apparently Chisato does. Then I get a bunch of comments saying, "No, that's a German. What are you talking about?" Okay. Another nice mid card. She's trying on the VR headset. And yeah, it does seem to have 6 degrees of freedom tracking. As any good VR headset should. That's pretty funny. The Aquarium, I mean, that's always a good place. It's always a nice date location. Wow. It's a horse, a seahorse, I think. So it could be ridden by other fish into battle. This one I'm not sure what it is exactly. What are you doing? Oh right, yeah, I should have picked up on that. This is the dance of my people. That's a good point. Like we said, we're not at work. We're supposed to be having fun. Maybe she's wondering if there was any kind of incident that made her do that. Like some kind of trauma or something. That's saying something. What a nice shot. Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel good to get hit by one of those. Yeah, it wasn't exactly the answer I was expecting, but it's what she said last time, yeah. Cafe was my true calling. Okay. That's the first time we've heard of that, I'm pretty sure. Is that a picture of the person? Looks kind of familiar. It's supposed to be like an owl, right? I think. What is that? Oh god, that pose. Can you do that again, please? Well, you know, maybe you'll get your chance. I guess. You know, never, just too much I don't know about the situation to say anything for sure, but... What the... Wow, talking. She really is influencing her. Oh, God. That was somehow more unexpected than the Chisato pose we got like a minute ago. Oh, God damn it, talking. She's gonna kill me. Oh, God, my eyes are watering. She even got the cutest smile on her face, too. Holy shit, I wasn't ready for that. Okay. Okay. It's been a while since I've seen this just wonderful of a date anime before. It's great stuff. Oh, that's the guy she's looking for? The promise. Chisato was a gift from God, I agree. Takashi Sekimoto. Is that an important name to remember? Alan Child. Okay. It's definitely important. Also, who the heck is this guy? He looks like an important character. Also looks like a shady character. What, guns? Gunpowder? Oh. Do you? Do you really have to? Do you have no choice? That's, yeah, definitely a gun, I think. Probably. Something about to go down. Lycoris having this area surrounded. Well, we were on a nice day without any work involved, but it might be about to change. Okay, this is gonna be rough. Ha! Just shooting the train, you know, why not? Just murder everyone inside, as you do. Although hopefully people at the back of the train would be smart enough to get down after they start hearing gunshots. So, how many people just died there? Oh, well, okay. Maybe none. Maybe it's just filled with all licorice. You were all prepared. Their guns are much smaller and less scary, but they seem to be getting the job done. Yeah, this is definitely going much better for the licorice team than I thought it would. Like, they were really prepared. Is that like a bomb switch, or? Yep, that's what that is. We might get some casualties with that. Yeah, just another day at being a licorice. Okay, I wasn't sure if the episode was about to end there, but no, we got a little bit more time left. It's not our problem. Yeah, there's other licorice around here. Let it go. Let's just go home. Drop off the stuff. I mean, I know it's not an easy decision, but he's... The board game, yeah. 7 cards. I told you she might not be back till morning. It's a mystery. Okay, well, yeah, throwing away the ugly underwear. Oh, wow, we actually, okay, get a shot of that at least. That's something. I would rather, you know, see the ones that she's wearing as she's wearing them, but, I mean... I mean, seeing her change them, I guess, is good, too. Yeah, I knew somebody was gonna walk in. Oh, God, the timing. Just not what it looks like. Also, the animation on all that was good, too. Yes, I swear it's not mine. Just no hesitation. And yeah, she's not wearing them anymore, so... Oh, this really is escalating quickly. Oh, wow. Okay. My God. You're breaking out the fan. I mean, I guess we get to see her underwear in some capacity, but I would rather see her wearing the more girly ones. But I mean, as always, I'll take what I can get. And although we didn't get to see them on her, we did get to see what they look like once you took them off. So I guess that's something. Yeah, is that if you to think she actually doubted before whether or not this was the place she was meant to be? This is obviously way better than where she was before. I mean, I think that's pretty clear at this point. Just what a 9-day difference to talking on episode 1. I mean, this episode definitely was about on par with the last one. I mean, they're very different episodes, different types of episodes, so I don't really want to compare them really. But as far as like how much I enjoyed it, this is definitely on a similar level. I need some water. Whew. Yeah, that was the fish talking. Yeah, Akuma, when somebody walks in, the second you flash your Ponsu, that's technically somebody else's Ponsu. There's a stinger. As a guy that was, yeah, that got away after blowing the place up. The balance. It's covered up. Yeah. That other hacker dude. Majima. So you say. These two working together definitely wouldn't be a good... Ignored. So I think he's going to be like a recurring sort of character, I mean, with the way they kind of introduced him here. But, okay. Okay, that was the 4th episode of Lycoris Recoil. Oh God, how can one show be so good? Okay, so where do I start talking about? Where do I start with this episode? Really, I mean, the very beginning we have like shooting practice, right? I guess like below the cafe or something. I think they said, but yeah, I mean, right out the gate, just talking to accuracy is absolutely horrible. And I spent about, I don't know, a good few seconds being a little bit confused, thinking I thought she was a better shot than this, but. you know, eventually it clicked in my head, like, oh, she's probably using the other non-lethal bullets that Chisato uses because Chisato uses them. And like I said, she's definitely having an effect, you know, influence over Takina. And this is a good showcasing of that, right? And yeah, it says here, shooting range in the basement of a cafe. It's definitely a bit of a silly thing there, but it was a nice little scene between the two of them. Then we had our opening. And then we had the VR stuff, which I guess we were kind of sort of using as like shooting practice, but it was a lot of fun, you know. But you never know what you're gonna get with this show, really. But yeah, Chisato was initially playing. She hands over the VR headset to Takina, who plays as well, and she gets pretty into it. You know, Chisato has to move the table because apparently Takina, more so than Chisato, is very physical active when she plays this sort of games, literally doing some flips and stuff. And yeah, we had a really cool flip, and then we had like this music playing, like I think it's like Terminator music or something. But anyway, she very much slow motion, and of course the leg blocks the important bits. But luckily we kind of see later on, so it's, you know, not too bad. But yeah, they definitely made sure to get across that this was an important scene, right? And I couldn't imagine how, really, but the amount of focus they were given to it made that very clear. But yeah, just I don't talk about it very much, but the consistently good quality animation in this show really is something to behold. Like, definitely a lot of examples of that throughout the episode. And why does it say winner chicken dinner? Like, did it say that in the original, or is it just like the subbed version sort of thing? That's such a weird thing for it to say. But, you know, she won, though, you know. I guess because Fuki was up against Chisato, and suddenly, you know, Chisato's battle style completely changes, so it throws her off, so she loses, and, you know. So that's... it was just funny that Fuki was the one that was up against her to begin with. And they're both in, like, complete sync about being pissed off by the name, too. It's just such a silly scene. It really, really was. But it was great. And eventually, yeah, we figured out exactly why there was so much focus given on that Pantsu viewing shot from Chisato. And it's because of the specific kind of Pantsu that Takina was wearing. Because she has these, like, you know, boys boxers sort of thing, and, you know, it's not what she should be wearing. She's a very attractive girl, and so she'd be wearing very attractive panties as a result, right? Those kind of go hand in hand, right? You know, it's kind of like kind of wasting it when you don't do that. So Chisato, wanting to make the world a better place, trying to fix that problem, basically, right? And of course, at the end of the day, yeah, technically Takina can wear what she wants, but, you know, not if we have anything to say about it. But, yeah, and then we actually have a bit where Chisato just rushes on in there, just without hesitation, lifts up the skirt, which, as we would find out later on, is a recurring theme in the episode, right? But yeah, after she confirmed that, it was basically Operation Get This Girl Some Proper Pantsu. You know, that's basically what we did. And it essentially became a full-on date, right, with the Pantsu purchasing being part of the equation. Of course, we also did other things as well. But, yeah, very, very important to do. You know, they met up in very much date fashion, even though they, you know, work at the same place and all that. We also had a bit of a brief little thing with Kurumi in the bath / on the laptop. Not a combination you usually see, but this is our hacker computer obsessed girl, so I guess you can't be away from your computer for too long, right? But literally just tossed out of the bath, you know, like a fish, you know, like you're trying to catch a fish, you just throw it out, water still splashing around. That's basically how how Kurumi was treated. You know, she just kind of lands and just kind of flops over. It's just quite a funny sight, really. But yeah, we had a little bit of that. Then we got back over to the Chisato Takina stuff, and we actually went to buy normal clothes before we went to the Pantsu, right? You know, I guess. The order seems a little odd to me, but I guess it is fine either way. But, yeah. What was it that she said? You hear that made her blush again? Yeah, arm panties things you don't show to other people anyway. And then she's like, but what if the moment strikes? And she's like, what kind of moment, you know? Causing the blushing to intensify. Because I don't think she wants to explain to her exactly the details of what she's referring to. That could be, you know, a little bit awkward. And then we have Takina just aggressively pulling her into the changing room. You know, at this point I was kind of wondering exactly where are we going with this, really. But then she declares, "Please show me yours," and it makes sense, right? You need to get some kind of frame of reference about what's good to get, right? So, and as she says here, I want to know if you're wearing panties that you're okay being seen in, because we're kind of talking about that before, them being seen. So, unless you're wearing ones that are worthy of being seen, then what kind of authority are you on choosing which ones are worth being seen? That sort of logic is how I took it, right? But, rather than, like, the other scene, which was, because Chisato, like, forcibly lifted up Takina's skirt to see the pantsu in the other scene. This one, Takina being a little bit more respectful, just asking Chisato to do it to herself, which is, better, in a sense. And actually in multiple senses now that I think about it, but yeah, she showed her, with just a little bit of hesitation. But we did come to the conclusion that specific type wouldn't suit her very well. But, either way, it was a great scene, regardless. Very, very important stuff. But, yeah, then we had the actual eating portion, just having Chisato order this super unhealthy sweets kind of stuff. And also helping a random foreign couple, I guess, with their ordering, right? No idea what any of them said, really. But she helped them, I'm pretty sure, right? And then we had some more stuff with Kurumi, because she's still working on the, all that gun trafficking stuff, I think. But yeah, we went to the aquarium, which Chisato has just like a year pass to, and the overall aquarium stuff was really good, right? Because we got Chisato acting like an eel or something. I don't remember exactly what you said. Spotted garden eel, right? And it's just more Chisato silliness that I've come to expect, and it's kind of contrasted with Takina, being like, why would you do such a thing? Being silly. We're Lycoris. She can't be doing such things. And then she basically says, we're not Lycoris right now. We're in casual clothing. We can just let loose and have fun, right? And that was kind of what the point she's trying to get across. And I feel like the message got across, due to what happens later in the episode. But we also got onto the important subject, why exactly does Chisato use the non-lethal rubber bullets that she uses? Because obviously Lycoris are supposed to just shoot and kill, not really worry too much about it. That's kind of the norm, essentially. So if somebody does something outside of the norm, you usually assume there was some kind of catalyst, something that caused that to happen, right? Where it could be, she accidentally shot somebody innocent and killed them and felt guilty about it and never wants to repeat that sort of thing again. Like, that's a very common sort of thing, right? That can really mess you up as a person, make you change how you view things, how you do things, and we didn't really get that exactly. So what exactly did she say? The way she phrased it is, I don't feel good taking someone's time from them, right? I mean, that could just be taken as just an odd way of saying I don't like killing someone. It's kind of the same thing, because when you do kill someone, basically you take away whatever time they had left is just gone in an instant. So it is kind of just a different way of phrasing that. Essentially, a bit of a fancier, more poetic way of putting it. But, yeah, I mean, really nothing no kind of big reveal with that, really. No specific incident really brought up. So, I don't know if we'll expand on this more in the future, but for now, I'm fine with this answer, I guess. For the time being. But it'd be interesting to get a little bit more. Also, we learned that she got something from somebody and she wants to, thank them. Right, and we also figured out who that was, I think, in the episode. So, and also she copies the pose of the model on the poster with it, which is a great poster, by the way. I love how it's got the ocean and two dolphins in the background, two or three dolphins in the background. Right, it's a great poster. Like, I wouldn't mind having that poster in my room. Like, it's just, you can almost feel the summer energy from it. Like, makes you want to go to the beach. It's a great poster. I love everything about it. The color scheme. The girl on it, her swimsuit, it's 10 out of 10 poster, right? And I think Chisato did a wonderful job of imitating it, right? So yeah, good stuff all around. And then I think right here we get the Takina stuff, right? Yeah, she suddenly gets up, goes over to the aquarium area, right? And I'm sitting here kind of thinking, okay, what are you about to do, Chisato? Or Takina? I try not to mix up their names, but she just puts her hands together, and suddenly she yells out a fish while doing what I presume to be a pose of a fish. Just that caught me so off guard, but like it It makes sense though. Again, we're getting more and more of Chisato's attitude and words having an effect on her, and I love how she wastes no time jumping in there to join her, right, as a proper friend would do. Like, yeah, just I got tons of smiling and stuff from Takina as well. Like, it was amazing, just an amazing scene. I don't know how else to describe it. And then we got the stuff with the other guys, talking about the Allen Institute and all that, and the Promise. Stuff that I'm sure we'll learn more about in the future. And some random green-haired bad guy who's probably going to come back later in the series as well. Tried to cause some kind of terrorist thing and was mostly shut down, although, property damage was definitely done, collateral damage. But it was mostly cleaned up by the Lycoris for the most part. And he seemed to actually not know too much about the whole Lycoris thing and how they operate, right? But, I mean, now he knows a little bit more, but... So I'm not exactly sure what his deal is, really, but we'll maybe learn more in the future. And yeah, she's talking. I really did want to get involved in that, but like, no, like you're not working right now. You're not in your uniform. Just chill. Other people are there to do it, and yeah, they didn't get involved in the end. And then we have the final bits where Chisato could not help but test because she was throwing all those ugly Pansu away, but she couldn't help but to test it out. And unfortunately, Mizuki walked in at the worst possible moments, and then just chaos just ensued from there, But yeah, just great stuff. And then we end off with Takina just wholeheartedly laughing and clearly having a good time and really just enjoying her new environments. Because this is such a world of difference from the stuffy, her area she was, previously assigned to, right? This is a polar opposite environment, and now that she's kind of mostly acclimated to it, she's just having a great time and really seems to enjoy it. So it's great to see. And I think that's, more or less all I got to say about the episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. All the Takina Chisato stuff, all the silly stuff, the growing closer stuff, the character development stuff. It's all great. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.